It describes an individual's recognition, respect, and tolerance that they demonstrate towards other cultures, including their own culture, and those cultures that are not represented in their environment.
Great thinking. Cultural consciousness is the right choice.
Multicultural education refers to any form of education or teaching that incorporates the histories, texts, values, beliefs, and perspectives of people from different choose the best answer.
Excellent. Cultural backgrounds is a brilliant choice.
This dimensions of multicultural education describes the teaching activities that help students to understand, investigate, and determine how the implicit cultural assumptions.
Good job. Your answer. The knowledge construction process works well here.
This dimensions of multicultural education deals with the extent to which teachers use examples and content from a variety of cultures and groups.
Clear logic. Your choice content integration is sound and 100% true.
The following scholars who contributed a lot in the multicultural education are George Washington, William Carter G. Woodson, E.B. Du Bois.
On track. Charles H. Wesley is the correct answer.
This model is used for screening, and the data source helps facilitate identifying students who need special education service.
Bravo. T is the answer.
A system of instruction that attempts to foster cultural pluralism and acknowledges the differences between races and culture.
Correct. Multicultural education is the right answer.
This dimensions of multicultural education seeks to help students develop positive and democratic racial attitudes.
Good thinking. Prejudice reduction is the right answer.
It is an idea, an approach to school reform, and a movement for equity, social justice, and democracy.
Smart move. Multicultural education is an accurate answer.
An approach to education that includes perspectives from and content about diverse groups is
Valid point. Multicultural education is true.
Multicultural education has deep historical roots in the ethnic studies movement.
Nice selection. African American is the correct and valid answer.
Which of the following can help learners to develop more democratic racial attitudes?
Correct response. All the above is the most accurate answer.
What causes multicultural education in Indonesia to be below standard and uneven?
Smart pick. Lack of access and quality of education is the correct choice.
Multicultural education emerged during the civil rights movement of the
Right choice. 1960s and 1970s is the best answer.
The following are the characteristics of multicultural education. Except. You're right. Racist education is the correct answer.
Which of the following is not a dimension of multicultural education?
Nice work. You chose equality pedagogy and it is correct.
There are 5 dimensions of multicultural education except one.
Well picked. Content degradation is the correct answer.
What is the main task of educational institutions in society?
Nicely done. Preparing individuals according to competency quotas through education is a solid answer.
What is the main role of multicultural education in schools?
Strong choice. To combat societal, racial, religious, and social diversity is the right answer. What are the 4 approaches to multicultural education? Exactly. Contributions, additive transformation, and social action makes sense, and it is right choice. What are the benefits of multicultural education?
Excellent choice. Increased tolerance and understanding of different cultures is the right answer.
Who is the founder of multicultural education? Perfect. James A. Banks is the correct choice.
What does NAME stand for?
You got it? Your choice National Association for Multicultural Education is right. What do you mean by name? You chose National Association for Multicultural Education, and it is correct.
What is today's topic?
Right again, multicultural education is a valid answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Sharp thinking. Contact Narayan Chengder is the right choice.